righty
All
then.
right. Well, now it's time for Tea in the Streets. We're going to play a little disclaimer first.
Copyright disclaimer. Under Title 17 U.S.C. Section 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
All right. So today, our Tea in the Streets, a little context for those. We're going to play a little video as well, but it has to do with the Turkey Hut in Oklahoma City.
They have one in Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Popular turkey leg hut in Houston, Texas. Baby, they got 99 problems, and apparently money is definitely one. It's been announced that the co-owner has been fired amid a divorce with the owner. We also have them being sued for $1.3 million, allegedly owing a food servicing company. They allegedly being sued for back rent. And also, they had to lay off half of their workforce, and they got allegedly, the employees got some bounce checks. Lynn Price, who is the co-owner of the Turkey Leg Hut, posted this email that he received from a management company firing him from the business. Now, as we all know, honey, Lindell Price is currently going through a divorce with Nakia Holmes, who is the owner of the Turkey Leg Hut. Now, she has hired this management consulting company, and they sent a letter to Lindell Price firing his ass from the business. Now, it's very important to note here that Nakia and Lindell are currently going through the divorce, and last year she took to social media to make some bombshell allegations against Lindell. She stated that she was in an abusive relationship with him, and also that he was abusing his authority at the restaurant by just waltzing into the business and taking money from the register and not being responsible in bookkeeping.
Well, that is definitely some tea on the street.
Drama.
A little
drama.
Just
Yeah.
a little drama.
Wow.
Well.
So were they married?
Yes.
They were, because they're going through a
They're
divorce.
going through a divorce right now.
But she fired his ass.
You?
And
Okay.
should. Okay. I
Okay.
think I don't understand. And let me say this here. I think that things happen in relationships. I don't necessarily know if I would have went to the media or to the social media to discuss my business.
Mhm.
I would let it work it out in the courts.
Yeah.
However, obviously it's been a strain publicly for a
Mhm.
while. And so I'm not here to pass judgment on or take sides one way or the other. But when there is abuse,
Yeah.
whether it's the man being abusive or the woman being abusive,
Mhm.
sometimes when you got to scream, and maybe that's her way of screaming for help.
Yeah.
So, wow. Oh, Lord, but pay your bills. But I was pay your bills.
Pay your bills,
Yeah.
pay your workers,
Pay your-
do the right thing.
Yeah.
And this is something that I want to highlight.
Yes, come on.
Money only puts a magnifying glass on what is already there and present.
Mm.
On now.
Money is
Yes.
at the basis of
Everything. It's your character. You had people coming. I was on a plane one day flying in, and
Did the maggots fall out?
no, y'all saw that on the plane.
Okay.
That's not the story today.
Okay.
Some maggots fell out.
Oh my
Some
God.
maggots.
Airplane. Yeah, my mother. Okay,
That's another
that's
story.
another
Okay.
story.
Yeah.
That's another
But
story.
anyway, you was on the plane.
I was
Oh,
on the
you just go
plane.
back. I want to hear this later.
I know, right?
And there was
Yes.
a young lady sitting next to me. She was coming into Houston, and she says, "Oh my God." She said, "Are you from Houston?" I said, "Yes." She said, "Oh my God, I'm so excited. I get to go to the Turkey Leg Hut." And I said, "Where are you from?" DC. And I've been wanting to. So it's well known
Absolutely.
all over. And to mess something up like this,
Right.
Mhm.
at the core,
Yeah.
you had people standing in lines. And that's
Yeah.
one thing.
Hours.
Hours
Yeah.
just to get a stuffed turkey leg.
Mm.
And then
Wow.
Go ahead.
That's the moral to the story is greed get in the way.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
money can't compensate for a pauper's mentality.
Come on,
Ooh.
say that again, girl. She
That's
said a
it.
pope.
Yeah.
It's a pauper's mentality,
Yeah.
even though they were very wealthy.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a friend come and they stood outside for 2 hours and 15
My
there is
minutes.
no way to pay my money. For
And
anything.
then
Right.
the food
Food.
was sub.
par. That's exactly. She's telling the truth because my husband and I went there one
Mhm.
time.
I've tried to go twice.
One time,
Mhm.
and we got one, and it was salty. We couldn't
Mhm.
even eat it.
High blood
Oh.
pressure.
Yes, couldn't even eat it. And
Cardiac
so-
arrest.
but I'm not here to bash them, but I
No.
am here to say if you're going to do business right.
Absolutely.
Yes.
God set you guys on a platform
Mhm.
that could really, really be a blessing to the
Mhm.
And
community.
they were being a blessing.
Yeah.
They were, yeah.
They was feeding homeless folks, all kind of stuff.
Well,
It was
And they was
more-
also charging us $40
For-
for a
Yes.
turkey leg and a little mashed potato.
potato.
yeah.
With 2-hour wait.
That's the way.
$20 for it.
Yeah, that's the way of the
Alright.
world. You know,
All right.
that's
It is.
Okay.
The whole tea is main. Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Pinkston. The main tea is that the wife, while the husband was in prison, actually
wait,
ran
he
the-
was
He
in
went to the
prison
big
too?
house.
Yes.
Yep, he was in prison, and when he came out, well, she
She had-
accepted him
She had-
again.
and she had
Kinda.
built this
She
business
built it by herself.
by
practically.
herself.
Well,
She built this building.
Yeah.
And so I just sent him a fire.
Okay. Now
Fired.
it's starting to
Yeah.
make sense.
Got
Mhm.
to go.
And that's why she hired a consulting company,
Mhm.
and the consulting company practically told her, you got to let him go, because he was even coming into the store, opening the
toxic.
register,
Taking money out.
taking money out. So when she's looking at the books, of course there's a bunch of money missing.
Mhm.
And what happens, you're going to go see cameras, going to go see who's actually taking this money, and that's what she did. And
Mhm.
Why is
consulting
it
company
always
comes in,
somebody
bye-bye
close
husband.
to you?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Why is it? I had
So
something like this
discouraging.
happen. Now you know this starts to divorce
Mhm.
and difficulty of business.
Yes.
and things
Mhm.
breaking apart and greed and
Mhm.
the start to hit close to
Mhm.
home.
Mhm.
And it's always my ex did not steal money, but it's like somebody close to me did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very close to me. That-
Greed.
Yeah.
It's a greed. Yeah.
Well,
Always
like
like
Stephanie said, that was already in them. It was just amplified.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. So the more the money came out, the more. Ooh.
There was a toxic.
Another
There's a
comment.
toxic
Wait a minute. What did
environment
Ray
already,
say?
so-
What did Ray say?
Ray saying, I might bring a whole turkey and roast it in my garden rather than salty $40 bill turkey.
Okay.
Ray is smart.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ray, that's a good one there. I think
You're a
this-
good man.
This
Ray.
Carter crew is something else.
Mhm.
Okay, well, where are we rolling on to now?
We're rolling on to our Black History Month segment.
Hey.
There you go.
Yes,
There
what
you go.
Come on, what we
We got
got?
a little nice video.
Did you know
right
that
here.
Black History Month has a different theme each year? And this has been going on since 1928. When historian Carter G. Woodson established Negro History Week in 1926, he realized that he needed a theme to keep everyone's attention. Because boy, do we get distracted. So his organization, the Association for the Study of African American Life and History, chooses the theme every year. According to the organization, the themes are supposed to reflect changes in how people of African descent in the United States view themselves. Last year's theme was about Black resistance, and this year's theme is African Americans and the arts. For centuries, all throughout history, our contributions to the arts has been watered down, rejected, or stolen, and then sold back to us with a new bow. Which is very fitting after watching the Grammys and realizing how many Black artists don't receive their flowers or recognition until way later in the game, if at all. This year's theme is highlighting how our suffering actually gave birth to so much art, from Negro spirituals to Black Renaissance to hip hop and even Afrofuturism, all using art as a platform to spark social change and inspire us to keep going. So keep listening to your favorite artists, your favorite poets. Better yet, drop some in the comments to give them their flowers. Happy Black History Month.
I love that.
We always like to, give you a little something.
Yeah.
Something. If you guys enjoy our different topics that we've been coming up with, please drop some comments or tell us what you want us to keep giving you on the show. Yes. Okay. How did you feel about that?
I love that.
Yeah.
I also thought about the blues.
Okay. Yes.
blues.
I love the blues. And
Yes.
blues.
Blues.
Originated.
Jazz.
Yes.
Jazz.
Yeah.
Jazz.
It's so nice.